Well, good morning, everyone. It's Michelle from Michelle's Ink and Stampin' again. And today we are on day 10. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me today. I love it when you stop by. I hope you're playing along on the 100-Day Challenge 2024. I have my box of washi tape here, so I was picking out some washi tape. So I'm going to use this one just to put this down. I went over to my printer. Oh, this is off of a book that I cut off a bunch of the things that wouldn't come undone. I couldn't undo the things out of it and take the spine out. So I had to just cut down. So now I have this whole thing. So it could be like a binding thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So if you have some suggestions, let me know. It's like that long. It was a ledger. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I'm going to peel some of this off, and I like to hold down the stencil so it doesn't move so much. So I'm going to just go along in different spots and hold it down. Washi tape's great for that because it's a low-tack tape. Remember, if you do use it in your projects, you need to glue it, add some glue to it. Some of them are pretty sticky, so you don't have to, but for the most part, yeah, you do. Trying to not get that into the design, but hold it down. I think I'm going to put one more piece and just hold it down to the glass over here. So I did some of this yesterday in the last video. I came across, I was over at my printer and I came across all these things that I had printed up by mistake. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I have so many of those, but I thought, well, those will look real pretty with the stencil, either stencil butter, or I'm using Light and Fluffy from the Crafter's Workshop. Oh, yeah, that's what you don't want to do, because I just pulled that one. Okay, I didn't adhere that one part down, so let's see. Okay. Just don't go crazy with it. Like I'm doing. Just go nice and like a 45-degree angle. And then you can just go kind of back and forth over it. So I'm holding it about at an angle like that. And then you do want to scrape, depending on how thick you want it. I mean, you can go crazy and leave it gooped up. Yeah, if you don't go at enough of an angle, you're going to start picking the stencil up and bending it. And like I say, for what I'm doing, it doesn't matter if you miss some of it. In fact, that's kind of a cool way to do it. But if I was trying to get every bit of it, I wouldn't be getting it all. Since I'm telling you, you don't have to get it all. I'm getting it all. You know how that goes. So I just went over 1,000 viewers. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my video, if you wouldn't mind giving this a like, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't think I'm ever going to do like Patreon or anything like that, because I don't ever want to ask anybody for any money, right? I mean, if that's the way you do your channel, then that's great. I just, I don't want to have to do that. I just love making the videos. I love showing people how to do things. I usually make my stencils on my Cricut, but I couldn't find one that I wanted to use. Okay, so here's where you can go in and make stuff a little bit thicker if you want and give it some dimension. Okay. For my junk journals, I really don't want to, I'm going to put this over the top of that. I really don't want to totally lost what I was going to say. I have no idea. I don't even have a clue what I was going to say. Okay, you could give this as much texture or as little texture as you want. I think that's probably what I was talking about. So I added little bits here and there of more texture just so you could see what it looks like. And you want to get this thing over to the, I'm going to go put this in my sink real quick and I will be right back. So you could see the places where I got more texture and less texture. So it gives it different, different ways of doing it. And I didn't wipe my spatula off in here because you don't need to use any more than you need to use, right? So I'm going to do all these up. I'll be right back here. Just a second. It's not that far away from my sink. Just going to put some water on it so it won't dry. Got to dry my hands off and I'll be right there. So now I just have some more things that'll have some different textures. So I'm going to try to hold it up. Let me see what you can see here. Okay, so if I kind of put it at a different angle, these parts right here have more. These parts in here have less. It's kind of translucent in the less parts and wider in the thicker parts. And when that dries, I think you'll still be able to see it all. See, the low-tack tape even still tears your paper. This piece right in here has a real big ridge to it. I think you can see how thick it is in some spots when I do it that way. Okay, so this would be fun if you had some jelly prints to do some stenciling over the top of your jelly prints. We did the book page on the last video and the brown bag. So I'm going to finish up doing all these because I don't know what I would use them for. I could print over the top of them too. I might do some of that. Some of my ledgers and different things. So, okay, I will see you tomorrow for day 11. All right, be sure to like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And over here, I'll try to put some videos that you might be interested in. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Go create something fun.